Let's just pretend like I didn't just go ghost for 2 years and pop back in right now. Hmm. I know it's not a good look, but I have my reasons. And during the course of this video, we'll get to know why because I'm going to spill the tea and fill you all in. But first of all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're here for the first time, welcome, lovelies. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope you have a nice time because we're gonna have a good time on this channel. I think I sound like somebody else there. It's great to be back. I've missed this channel. I've missed you guys, and I'm just super happy to be back here again. And I think I'm rambling too much, so let's move on. First on the agenda, reintroductions. My name is Olufumilola, but I'm popularly known as Aiko in the content space. And no, Aiko is not a Nigerian name. It's a Japanese name actually, and it stems from my love for anime, and it means beloved child. Cute meaning, right? Right. I've been creating content for well over 3 years now, and it all began on the WhatsApp platform because I started out as an influencer on WhatsApp in 2022. I was promoting SMEs successfully on the app, getting amazing results for brands, and I was also selling my voiceover and caption writing skills as well until WhatsApp began to malfunction and stress me the hell out. I had to take a break from the app in 2024 because it was just too stressful. The app kept hanging and it became harder to load status, post on status, stay connected to be able to respond to messages on time. My community members, the Aiko family, wonderful, lovely, beautiful souls, kept checking up on me to know if I was okay, if things were fine. But I just had to leave the app for my mental health sake because it became chaotic. Thinking about it now is just giving me PTSD. So, during the course of the years, I hadn't been posting consistently on Instagram and TikTok. So, this bothered my community, and I had to pivot to these platforms to begin posting. I'm more consistent on there now. You can check me out at ico.oe on Instagram and on TikTok. Follow me, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, moving on. I tried Snapchat, but it just didn't feel the same. And I also tried Telegram. It still doesn't feel the same, but at least I'm still reachable on there. So I guess it works. Anyways, it hasn't been a smooth ride per se, but it has been an interesting journey. And I just have one advice to tell you. Anybody who tells you to build on one platform, I don't think that person is a good person and it is not a good advice because I learned the hard way. I spent my time and money building my platform on WhatsApp, and by the time the app began to crash and give me a lot of problems, rebuilding somewhere else became hard. Why? Because most of the community members you had were already comfortable on that app, and asking them to pivot somewhere else was a bit of a stretch. So my advice to you is to build on as many apps as possible as you can, at least 2 or 3. Build on this app so that when one of them malfunctions or something goes wrong with your account, you're not just, out there in the wilderness, in the desert. You're actually still reachable and your community members can always find you. So please build on as many apps as possible as you can. Maybe that's why I'm also back here on YouTube, right? Yay! So, going into the reasons why I took a very long break from YouTube. I started this channel with the hopes of making myself better as a creator, impacting people to also be better, do better, live better, share as much advice as I can, share my knowledge with the world because who knows, somebody out there might need it, and what I have to say might just be what someone needs to take the next step in life. I had so many ideas, visions, everything for this channel, but I just had to take a backseat for a couple of reasons. And well, let's delve into the reasons. First off, I was using an iPhone XR with 64 gig of space. And if you're in the content space, you would know how troublesome that storage space actually is. You will not be able to create as often as you want because of storage issues. I can't remember the number of times I had to format my phone so that I could have space to keep creating, keep posting, and keep staying consistent. So that was a hindrance. And for YouTube, you have to make longer talking videos, right? Or vlogs, as the case may be. So it was easier for me to just make the regular portrait videos for Instagram and TikTok. I couldn't sit down to make YouTube videos because of space. And when I eventually got another phone, a 12 Pro with 256 gig of space, I had would I call it doubts, imposter syndrome, or just procrastination to return to the YouTube channel. I kept feeling I wasn't ready, it wasn't time. What do I want to talk about? What do I want to say? How do I structure things? How do I um how do I schedule my time so that I'm able to show up consistently? I don't want it to be that I come back and then I'll go ghost for a month or two or 6 months or a year again. I want to be consistent. So I had to take my time to put measures in place. I wanted to come back to this channel last year, but it wasn't possible because around the time when I wanted to start creating for YouTube again, something weird happened. Let's talk about it. I've talked about it on my WhatsApp platform and I think on my Instagram story as well. But anyways, let's just put the gist here officially. So, in my former apartment, during the rainy season last year in April, had a little incident in the home. Water was coming in, like I was staying, you know, upstairs, as we would call it. It was a story building, but rainwater was entering the house through the window, through the door. It was very, very confusing. And as I was trying to, pack water into the bucket to make things easy, so the PVC in the apartment came crashing down. It wasn't funny. The PVC in the apartment came crashing down, and I just broke down in tears because I was very confused. Like, what is going on? What is happening? And around that time, I was even trying to relaunch my makeup business, the Touch Empire. So I had made plans in place, and then all this was happening. I just became so confused. So I entered a bit of a depressive episode. I began to self isolate. I would cry a lot. The only time I would hear the rain when the sky is turning blue, I would always feel jittery because I always kept thinking, oh, the PVC is going to come crashing down again. Water is going to enter the house. My body would literally be shaking whenever it wants to rain. It took me a very long time to get used to the rain again, and I am talking about a year difference to get used to the sound of rain and be calm and be at peace again. So after this incident, I started house hunting because the previous landlord and caretaker did not find lasting solutions to water entering the house. They only fixed the PVC and the whole thing was just super annoying. So I tried house hunting. The first apartment I got, they scammed your girl, oh. They told me that the house was like renovated and that they were going to fix any minor damages that I see. After I made payment and started snapping the damages to say, okay, these are the things you guys need to fix, they came to tell me that, oh, I'm the one that will fix those things by myself, and that I even still need to pay some money to the previous tenants who did some refurbishing in the house. And I was confused. By the knowledge that I know, any renovations you do as a tenant in an apartment, if you cannot remove it when you are leaving, you would leave it. alone, basically. Because in my former apartment, I painted the house. So as I'm leaving, am I going to peel the paint off the wall? And am I supposed to ask the next tenant to reimburse me for the painting? No. There are certain things that you do in the apartment that you just have to leave, or if you can take it with you, you take it with you. And if you can't take it with you, you leave. So I was confused and I started to ask for my money back. Now I started house hunting all over again. House hunting is the ghetto, guys. It is the. Eventually, I got another apartment in June, at the end of June. And that was when I moved in here currently. And I decided to take my time to rest, to work on my mental health, to be better, basically. And during this period, I was struggling with insomnia, um, loss of appetite, just general sadness. Then you see me laughing now, and you're wondering what is this girl talking about? Oh, mom! It wasn't easy. It was such a trying time. I held on to God. I held on to family. I held on to very good friends. I've been blessed with good friends, and I'm so grateful for them, to be very honest. These are the people that helped me keep mind and soul together. 2024 was basically a very weird year for me. And at the end of 2024, in November, I finally decided to go for camp, the NYSC program, because I felt like it was taking time and I just need to get it over with. Right, so I went for camp late November into December, and it was interesting, but also very, very stressful. I don't know, maybe I will talk about my NYSC travels or journey in another video. You guys can let me know if you'd like to listen to that. I do not want this video to be too long. But currently, a girl is a core member. So I'm glad that I'm back on here and I've been able to overcome majority of my issues. I know that as long as one is alive, you would always face challenges, but it's important to hold on to God, pray, and have good people in your circle who can always encourage you to keep moving forward. So I'm just here to say everything's going to be all right eventually. Well, so what is Aiko doing now? A lot of things, actually. First off, I am a content creator. I create amazing content. Again, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Okay. Secondly, I am an influencer. I still promote brands and businesses. So if you'd like to work with me, do send me a message. You can reach me via my Instagram or TikTok or my email. I'm going to leave my socials or details, my contact details. You guys should just bear with me for now. I'm still just getting back into this. So, yeah. I'm going to leave my contact details in the description box so that you can link up with me from there. Okay. Next, I'm a UGC creator. This means that I create user-generated content that for organic or advert purpose for brands to use to promote their businesses online. So if you need something like that, reach out to me. I'm also a voiceover artist. I'm pretty sure from here you'd have heard me speak very, very beautifully. I know how to put words together and speak so well to resonate with your target audience. So if that is what you're looking for, reach out to me. I also offer content consultation and brand strategy. If your brand is in need of this, especially if you're an SME, do reach out to me. For talking head videos as well, commercial talking head videos, corporate videos, I am also your girl. This is the face, this is the voice that is going to sell your brand and help you attract the kind of clients that your brand truly needs. So do well to reach out to me for those as well. Well, my makeup business is currently on hiatus. I do not know for certain if I'm going to come back to that yet, but let's see how it goes. For now, I'm fully into content creation, influencer marketing, voiceover artistry. Um, what else am I doing? Talking head videos, anything that involves content and brand promotions, do well to reach out to me. Thank you guys for staying to the end of this video, and I hope that you're going to subscribe and come along for the journey for more. I'm just a girl who's trying to build a life one step at a time by giving it her best shot and holding on to God along the way. So, oh yeah, I'm supposed to say this. I dream of owning a Bentley someday. So you all are going to come along for this journey and support me to get this Bentley. A black Bentley. Bentley Motors, if you're watching this, sponsor your girl. I don't know how to drive yet, guys, but I am going to learn how to drive soon. Yeah. So, yes, it has been lovely speaking with you guys. I'm so happy to be back here. Please leave a comment down below. Say something to encourage me. Um, just say something nice, please. Anyways, bye for now. I hope you have a lovely time and cheers to making a better you. Bye, lovelies. See you in my next video.